Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Got a fight coming on February 29th. Mikey Garcia versus Jessie Vargas. All right, y'all know about Jessie Vargas. He's a two-time world champion. He fought at welterweight, 154. Mikey Garcia, four-time world champion, and moved up in several weight classes. Now these two gonna be fighting on, like I said, February the 29th. And I want to give my prediction and what I think is gonna happen in this fight. Now to start it off with, we got Jessie Vargas, 29-2. Only got 2 losses against Tim Bradley and Manny Pacquiao. Now, to have to lose to them 2 fighters, those are 2 elite boxers, so even in his loss, I'm sure he learned something from them. We all know that Mikey Garcia only has 1 loss to Errol Spence. You know, to me, that fight was a mismatch. It was a fight that he should have never took, but that shows that Mikey Garcia has heart and is willing to be great. Now, when it comes to this fight, the Errol Spence fight will be a big factor because if people don't know, Jessie Vargas is actually bigger than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is 5'9" with a 72-inch reach. Vargas is 5'11" with a 71-inch reach. Even though he's bigger, I have seen Mike Garcia beat bigger fighters. I've seen him beat taller fighters like Robert Easter Jr. So you just can't say just because Vargas is bigger than Mike Garcia that Vargas will just run through Mike Garcia. Mike Garcia has great footwork, controls distance well, he's a jabber, and he can fight moving backwards, side to side, lateral movement, whichever way he likes to. One of the things, well, I never really had to see Mike Garcia use defense for real. Mike Garcia's offense is really his defense and distance. He wears a lot of his opponents down by being able to move back fast on his back foot. He always stays on his back foot and controls distance. That's why Mike Garcia never really actually gets hurt for real, because he knows how to lean back from a punch. But he doesn't really use any defense like that. Now, Vargas, you know, he don't fight no high guard at all. He don't really use no defense. He has head movement. He can dodge punches. So I'm not saying he don't have defense, but you rarely will see Jessie Vargas in the guard. He really don't use his guard at all. Doesn't really use his jab either, which I think will have to be used against Mike Garcia, especially if you want to set Mike Garcia up for certain type of punches. Jessie Vargas will have to use his jab, but he doesn't really use it. Jessie Vargas is a boxer puncher. He's aggressive. He will sit and try to box you, but if you come in with a fight, Jessie Vargas is going to start a fight. And I think that's going to be one of his advantages in this fight. Not only just the fact that he's taller and longer, it's the fact that he's a boxer puncher who is willing to take a risk. He will go in there and he will bang with you. He will do whatever's necessary to win. Now, with Mikey Garcia, I seen Mike Garcia fight Robert Easter, and I realized that it's something that Mike Garcia does. Mike Garcia turns his opponent into the side where he sees they always take their head to. If he throws a jab at you and you move your head to a certain spot and you constantly do that, that's what Mike Garcia is going to turn you. And Mike Garcia's whole game plan is to keep turning you that way and keep catching you with certain punches from that angle. He did it against Robert Easter all night, and he tried it against Adrian Broner. But Adrian Broner caught on in the later rounds, and that's when Adrian Broner started being effective. If you watch both of those fights, you will actually see what Mikey Garcia did there. He literally led them into the path of his punches the whole fight. When Adrian Broner caught on to it, Adrian Broner started getting his offense off and started giving up a better fight to Mikey Garcia. But even though these two, they Mexican fighters, they strong fighters, you know, I gotta go with Vargas in this fight. I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with that, but I just feel this is gonna be like an Errol Spence part too. Because he's bigger, he's longer. They're not the same fighter. I know that, for people say that. For one, Errol Spence uses his jab effectively. Vargas does not use his jab effectively. He barely uses it. So I think this is going to be a bar fight type fight. I think he's going to start out boxing, but I think in the later rounds they're going to get closer, and they're going to get closer to each other, and they're going to be a war. And I feel that Vargas will come out on top in a war against Mikey Garcia. One, because his reach is longer and he's a bigger fighter. He won't really have to be that close up on Mikey Garcia if a fight start, and he will be able to hit Mikey Garcia more than Mikey Garcia will be able to reach him. Because Mikey Garcia is 5'6" with a 68-inch reach. And that's not helpful against Vargas. And actually, especially after we seen what he did against Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia going against a bigger fight, he couldn't even get a punch out. So, and we also got to bring in the fact that both of these guys fought Broner. I think Mikey Garcia did a better job, but I feel in this fight you can't use the triangle effect in this fight. You can't say because he beat Broner better that he gonna beat Vargas. In my opinion, I believe Vargas is gonna come out on top in this fight. Can't say nothing about the referees and nothing. Both of them under the zone. It's gonna be a fair fight, but I just feel like Vargas has a longer reach. Vargas can box as well. He'll be able to land from the outside more, and eventually the fight will get close and they'll end up banging. And I feel Vargas will beat Mikey Garcia in banging. And Mikey Garcia is a little 147-pounder trying to come up, and Vargas is an ex-154-pounder. So the weight gonna be different. The weight gonna be an advantage. The reach gonna be an advantage. The height gonna be an advantage. All areas pointing towards Jessie Vargas in this fight, and that's who I'm gonna go with. So if everybody out there, if you disagree with what I'm saying, put it down in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about it. But even though Mikey Garcia is the better boxer, all areas are at a disadvantage for him. And I feel that Vargas is the rougher, tougher fighter who will bring it and won't quit. So I'm going with Vargas. This is Easy Work Boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell. Please comment. Let me know how you feel. If you'd like to donate, go to community. He'll tell you exactly how to donate. This Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.